Did you know that when you have a block, when you feel down, you lack energy and time, maybe even confidence and inspiration for new ideas and creativity, this literally not only affects your emotional state, your behavior and thoughts, but this literally pulls you down, it drags you down, and it lowers your vibration. Perhaps even to complete a project, you're chugging away loads of coffee in order to get that done, and not really paying attention to what else is going on. Or perhaps at work, you are doing X, Y, and Z so that you feel valued, you feel worthy and appreciated. But really, it's not giving you that satisfaction and that inner joy. But did you know that you can change that? You can change your outcome and create a different situation by listening to your body, because this will allow you to be present in that moment. Because even our minds, our subconscious minds, is always on autopilot and is thinking about the tomorrow, the next day, the month after even. And often we just need to rest. We just need to chill. We just need to take a moment to just recharge our batteries. And once you're able to rest and allow that to happen, you can then perhaps see clear signs, clear solutions, and you'll be able to tap into your intuition and be naturally drawn to something that gets you fired up, some excitement and some joy, and perhaps even the satisfaction of just completing a project, whether that's personal or business. And I also want to remind you that when you do lift yourself back up, be appreciative and grateful for those moments, but also when you do have that downtime as well, because life isn't linear and there's no point you wasting your energy on feeling guilty or regretting the fact that you did take out time for yourself and the fact that you rested, because what needs to come to you will come to you when you are ready to receive and when that energy is flowing through you, and that will then enter your life when the time is right. Because not everything can happen at once, and what you're doing is creating more of that resistance, and that's what you're putting out there into the universe. And this is happening because of the frustration and the blocks, and because of the lack of time and the energy that you have, because not everything is happening when you want it to be. And sometimes we may even procrastinate, either because we lack the time, the energy, or even the momentum to actually get going, to actually complete a project or complete a task even. And sometimes it's because we're living these busy lives and we're busy working 9 to 5, we have to look after our family, etc. But the thing is, if we don't pay attention and listen to our body, we go so far that way that we actually end up crashing and burning. And the thing is, when we're not listening to our bodies and paying attention, we're not recharged, we're not allowing for new energy to flow through, we're not tuned in, we're not tapped in to that higher calling, that inner guidance, our intuition, our higher selves. And what usually happens is, when you're not listening and paying attention, over time, that inner calling, that guidance then starts to fade away, because we're too distracted, we're too caught up by the day-to-day stuff. We've got all these blocks and we don't give ourselves the time and the energy to recharge, that even the littlest things drag us down and pull us out of our vortex. And as a result of not paying attention to the universe and even our bodies, we can get frustrated, we can get overwhelmed, we can get angry even with the tiniest little things, because our mind and body is overworked and nothing is in sync and our rhythm is off. So just gently remind yourself that there's no need to feel bad about taking rest, and perhaps there's certain blocks that need to be worked through as well. And this will allow you to stay a little bit more balanced, a little bit more productive and protective in your own energy. And you'll start to gradually uplift yourself a little by little. And your being will start to vibrate at a certain vibrational frequency. And you will then start to attract and allow in more of what you actually want without actually putting up a wall of resistance. And when you do, and when you are ready for that purposeful action, establish some values and beliefs that will help guide you in that decision making, in the decisions and actions that you actually make. And this will allow you to then reflect and think on what it is that you're doing and why you are actually doing it. Also, a purposeful action doesn't have to be something that's overly complicated, but something that brings you joy, that allows you to vibe high, that raises your vibrational frequency, but also something that allows you to create that best version of yourself as you move through life. And this will then allow you to bring that balance and harmony and that inner peace. And it doesn't have to be something drastically life-changing or that you immediately need to find your life purpose. But what you can actually do is you can actually ask yourself, what can I do today that's going to bring me joy, that's going to bring me that inner peace, that's going to give me that little bit of abundance, that's going to uplift me up today. A purpose for action that actually makes you feel good. So do something that makes you feel good and focus on that. Tune your frequency to the version of yourself that you want to be, that you want to embody. Instead of getting caught up with that internal drama and worrying about things because they're not lining up with the way you want them to be. And these are the states that we need to learn to master and overcome. And in order to do that, we need a plan, we need clarity, we need acceptance. And often it's giving yourself permission and space to do that. So if you're called to do something, whether that's something creative or it's a personal project that you're working on, and you're inspired to do it, that's inspired action, then follow through with it, because that is your calling at that time. By the same token, if you're feeling the lack of energy, the lack of motivation and the energy, then really tap into that and listen and pay attention to your body. And sometimes it can be emotions in our body that are trapped and we're getting these aches and pains that need to be released. But either way, whatever it is, allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate. And you can easily do this by meditating. You can let go of negative thoughts. You can observe your thoughts and journal what pops up into your mind that's perhaps creating these blocks. You can then also observe the quality of your sleep, your emotions, your thoughts, and let all that negativity go. You can even exercise, take a walk in nature, take a nap even. But whatever it is that you do it that will allow you to protect your energy. And if you would like to know more on how you can protect your energy and shift it into alignment using 5 easy steps, then click this video right here.